Welcome back to the West Ham Network, everybody. Wadji and Kiara, old school hammers coming at you every week. Remembering the days West Ham were at their peak. From the bowling ground in Upton Park, where the greats were formed, to the stadium built for athletics. Our ownership model appears to be pathetic. Wadji and Kiara chat about the team and its players, with the live chat that we love so much, team tactics and the starting lineup, and many other topics. The Conference League title, a moment of pride, and a history we will never hide. Oh, remembering the greats, like the World Cup winners, Moore and Peters and Hurst, 75 and 80s FA Cups, and 2006 when our bubbles were burst. Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. we start our little show, and we urge you to subscribe to help the channel grow.
Oh, hold on. I've just remembered. I've left that on there. My apologies. Good evening. Welcome back to the International West Ham show, Old School Hammers, live at Gatwick and over there in Brisbane, Australia. My old pal Kieran, how are you, mate? I got it right.
Yeah, I know. It's it used to be the other way. It used to be the other way. You know, when you see someone to do that. Yeah, but it used to be right though. Now, when I do it, it's where I'm pointing to you instead of anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, morning sun, morning sun. The sun is just popping through the trees there, hitting me in the back of the head in a cloudy sort of morning.
Lovely.
Cool night, sun, but we're still this is the height of winter now, and we're still hitting 24 degrees, so we can't complain.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll say, you say you can't complain, but it's a bit chilly for you poor old son. You've got your coat on.
Nice, though.
Your breath is being, displayed nicely. So,
it's
anyway,
nice time of year, mate. Nice time of year.
Yeah.
I like quilt geezer. I don't have that quilt. Will be going in the cupboard in a month or so for about 8 months, 9 months. For 9 months. So it's nice to be able to get under a quilt for 3 months of the year. Anyway.
Yeah. Whereas me, I stay out of it for 3 months of the year.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Been a busy week at the club this week. Well, I say it's been a busy week.
Sort of.
It's been a lot. There's been a lot of shenanigans going on.
Yeah.
Which is not unusual, really.
Excuse me. No, it's all been a bit of a circus, isn't it? It's all happening up in the boardrooms, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, fucking don't have to be Katinsky camp or Staveley camp. Who gives a fuck, mate? Just hope that they can. Something happens whatever happens that benefits the club. That's what I want to see. It takes both of them to do it. But yeah, there've been a few chess moves by both of them. It really has, but there you go. We'll see.
Yeah.
See it come out in the wash.
I'm going to close that. There we go. Yeah. Let's see who's in the chat, shall we? First in the door, Fresh Fielder. Good evening, Sean. It says, evening, Jeff. Have I missed Shark Watch? Not yet, mate. I have actually got a little shark story tonight. I just did a little bit of searching before we came on, and I found one from a couple of days ago. So,
I've got a little update on. I've got a little update actually on what's been happening down in New South Wales. It's the 4 shark attacks in 48 hours. So I'll give you an update on that. What eventually.
All right, brilliant. We'll do that. We'll do that in about half an hour, I reckon, Darren,
All
or
right.
so.
Yep. Yeah. Also. Yeah.
Rich, Rich West Ham, he's in the house. He says, evening all. Hope everyone's
Richard.
well. Come on, you irons. From a sunny Mindhead. Nice. I like Mindhead, actually. It's nice there.
Yeah.
Ryan Chapman, evening Budgie, and good morning,
Is that right?
Kieran. Hello to all in the chat, and Jan, Nana Jan. Evening,
No,
Jan. Hope
Jane.
you well, sweetheart. She says, hi, Budgie and Kieran.
How you doing?
Everyone's saying hello to everybody. And Mark Pendleton, good evening, chat. Pablo scored a banger
Mark,
against Arsenal tonight, plus 2
did he?
assists.
My God.
Pablo against
4
Arsenal.
hours. 4 hours.
Oh,
I know Arsenal was playing
Pablo
tonight.
Cornell.
Must be talking about that.
And 2 assists.
I didn't know Arsenal were playing, but I know Arsenal were playing. Fucking hell. Get him in. Get him back.
Yeah, mate. Oh, I never wanted him to leave.
Yeah.
I
None of us
actually,
did.
was depressed when he left. I really was. 'Cause, like, for a
Yeah.
man from Spain to get the club as much as he did,
Yeah, it was
you
great,
know,
wasn't it? Lovely.
yeah.
All good things come to an end, mate. That's the problem. Football.
I'll tell you what, I did watch it earlier on though. Is that little meme of Pep Guardiola last season when we were playing Arsenal, and he's done his press conference, and then he goes, "Come on, you irons," and runs up to stage.
Seen it.
I saw that earlier. It's hilarious. I love it. Budgie and Kieran. Randy says, "Good evening, Randy.
Ready?
Thank you, mate.
Right, mate.
I hope all is well with you. I'm sure we will try to take the cup seriously, but still the main aim would be to get promotion. But hopefully we take both Carabao and FA Cup seriously. Now, it was my idea for us to have this title tonight up for the cup because at the moment, you know, we're getting a lot of feedback from fans that are watching the games, whether they're in the stadium or watching it on the paid feed that the club have arranged. A lot of people are saying, you know, we're just not ready for the season. So to start the season off with a cup game kind of really doesn't give us any momentum into the cup competition. All we've got to do is we've got to hope that Portsmouth are not at the races. That's all. You know, we've got to be. We're going to be shit, but we've got to be less shit than them.
Yeah. It's one of them. Like every year we get this now, and yeah, what do you take the cup seriously? I think you should always take it seriously, but there is a big argument this year. Our priority should be fucking getting promoted, money wise, for the club and for the future. And because there's so many games in this bloody championship, extra games in both cups I think could strangle us. Could be a real hindrance. So there is that argument. I'd rather fucking win the FA Cup than the fucking Premier League. That's where I am. So I always want to win a cup. I think it's the best day out for the fans going to, if it's the League Cup final or the FA Cup final. It's the best. You can't beat it, man. I've been to both at West Ham, and I love it.
It's at our national stadium in Wembley. You know, everybody loves a trip to Wembley. You know, the infrastructure around Wembley is a lot better than it ever used to be back in the days of the 75 and 80s FA Cups.
I know, but I preferred it then. Everyone was standing.
Yeah, we all did, yeah. And, you know, they were literally like walking over each other to get to the stadium as well, you know.
Just being there. When we done that 80 FA Cup final, you were like sardines in there. That's why you could get 100,000 in there. Now it's 90, isn't it? Wembley.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
That's all season as well.
But we're not prepared. We haven't brought in the players we've needed to yet. Obviously, we've heard, this morning, last night's, whatever it was. Only just got out of bed and see it. That Veltman were bringing him on a free, which is fine because I've always thought I always thought he was a decent player, Veltman. I always thought he was a decent player at Brighton. Yeah. Right back. And that, he's decent, geezer. You know what I mean? I think that is a good sign. But even so, it's not that exciting because really, all things being equal, he should be the backup to 𝗢𝗍𝗱, right? So he's probably more of a squad player than a first teamer, and we need 3 or 4 new first teamers. So he can't get too excited about it, but it's not a bad deal. If you get him for a year, a good experience, mate. Experienced player, solid. I don't mind the signing, but it's not too exciting.
Randy's saying here, if Veltman signs, hopefully he does well. But on a whole, it would feel underwhelming. However, if we do get the positions we need to fill, then it could be an okay signing. But we have to get the right signings in too. But
it's underwhelming because that's our first transfer, and it's it's a freebie with a guy who's 34 years of age. It is underwhelming, but it is a good signing. You look at it for experience-wise and cover. If we do sell Wan-Bissaka, it's cover for 𝗢𝗍𝗱. Plus, he can play centre half as well. I've seen him doing that.
Which is where I was. I was going to take the conversation there as well because I was going to say. Is this signing as underwhelming as Craig Dawson's signing was?
Yeah, but people would probably think very similar things, guys. And he could be back up. He could be our squad player, and he will get time. I'd put him straight in with this cup game. I'd throw him straight in there.
We've also been linked with the Real Betis striker who scored a world-class goal against Arsenal
tonight. Oh, yeah. We've been linked with fucking two.
It doesn't say tonight, but with the fact that Pablo got a goal and 2 assists tonight against Arsenal, he plays for Betis, doesn't he? So
I'll have to watch the highlights of that later. Then goes.
I'm gonna and all, mate. Yeah, whetted my appetite for a little bit of Pablo. I've got to be honest. A bit of Pablo we can get behind.
Even though the Arsenal team could be fucking all the kids. They're friendlies. I don't take too much notice of these fucking games.
Oh, was it a friendly?
Oh yeah, I'd say so. It's pre-season. Yeah. I mean, they got an extra week, the Premier League, to prepare.
Oh yeah, they have.
Remember that Premier League thing? You remember it?
Yeah,
I remember being at the Premier League. Can't remember.
I remember going to Premier League games back in the day.
Back in the day, mate. Fucking hell.
That goal from the Betis striker was classy, Ryan.
Was it?
In terms of Veltman as well, I'm fairly happy with it. As you said, mate, it feels underwhelming, but hopefully he can do well for us. Now, like I just mentioned, Craig Dawson was a very underwhelming signing when we got him in, and I think that I only actually heard one person positive about it, and that was Charlie Walsh, and that is really weird because he's not exactly. He's always positive about things, Charlie, but he's not usually so quick to be positive about a player with such a record. Do you know what I mean? And he was
one of them.
I think it was Charlie. I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, so hopefully Veltman can do well. We'll welcome him, as a claret and blue. So
absolutely, it'll be fine, geezer. But like, if it ended there, then we are fucked. If that's where the signings ended, oh my god! But it won't, geezer. We'll be still. What did I say Monday, bloke? We'll have 2 players in by the time we did this show. So again, we've half got one. So I was wrong again for the 4th week on the trot.
Yeah.
I'm going to say next week, geezer, we're going to have 2 more signings in by next week. I've got to be right at least once out of 5. Got to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So the Betis striker that they're talking about is Nelson de Souza.
Right.
De
Well,
Souza.
you know, we're not going to go in saying, fuck, let's buy him because he scored one good goal, are we? So, and at the end of the day, I'd say Real Betis are probably playing European football next year as well, aren't they?
Well, yeah, he says that here. Yeah, they're going to be in the Champions League.
Probably, there you
So
go.
the fact is that he's not going to want to be in the Championship if Champions League
No,
football's on the play.
I'm not sure people are even saying that. But they're just telling us his name. But yeah, I've got to see it then. I'd like to see the highlights of that. Because I've heard as well that Bruno Guimaraes has gone to Arsenal as well. They've signed him from Newcastle. Yeah. Yeah, they're spending, mate. They're trying to defend their title, I'll tell you. Arsenal.
Yeah. So Randy says that Nelson de Souza's the midfielder, but that's who we're looking at. Well, actually, he played as a striker for Betis today, according to the lineup I've just seen. Steve McCarthy. Good evening, Stephen. Good evening, everyone. So, West Ham are signing 𝗢𝗹𝗱. He was good at Ajax and Brighton. Yeah, I'll take him on board, he says.
Absolutely, Steve.
Yeah.
He's solid. He's a solid, good. You know what I mean? He doesn't like the world alight. You know, set the world alight, but he's always solid. All I've noticed in that at Brighton, solid player.
A Craig Dawson type.
Yeah, mate. And he bit different because he's more of a right back than he is a centre half, but he can do both without, blinking an eyelid. So,
I've got.
I think it's good for the season, guys. We probably only want him for the year, to get us through this season. But I mean,
get back up into the Prem.
It's a good move. I just would like the other four signings we need at least. I would have liked to have them in first, but so be it. It is what it is.
It is what it is, mate. Usual. He said he was seeing things. Was he seeing things, or did Fornals give the cross sign tonight?
You're making it up, Usual. You're making it up. I guarantee it.
Well, maybe
I like the idea of it, though. I like the idea of it, but I think you're making it up.
Well, Stephen McCarthy says, "Evening, Budgie, Kieran. Good evening. In fact, hello to you first, mate. Sorry, Kieran and Budgie. Just so
it's unusual.
Yeah. Everyone's saying hello.
Stephen, you spelt it wrong though, so you better get that right. Good effort though.
Yeah, but he was listening to the song, wasn't
he? Yeah, true.
Kieran.
It would come
Kieran and Budgie.
In Ireland, it is spelt with an A a lot. Mine's just not spelt with an A.
Usual. He did got 2 assists and scored for Betis against Arsenal in the pre-season, which they won 3-1. Sorry, 31.
Oh, was a 3-1 win for Real Betis?
Yeah.
That's it. Arsenal was shit again. Shit. Bottle jobs.
Fornals is a legend. Yeah. Kurt Calder. Good evening, Kurt. Evening, Kieran. Evening, Budgie. Evening, all. And he spelt your name right.
Yeah, Kurt. Well done, yeah. He knows the rules. He knows the rules.
That's it, mate. Rich says, right, I've got to get a beer. Got to get my money's worth while I can. Back soon. Go for it, Rich. Enjoy, mate. Enjoy.
Good stuff, mate. Good stuff.
He's still on holiday, bless him. Hopefully we beat Portsmouth and we got to also hope that we start seeing much needed signings in Veltman is coming in. If Veltman's coming in, which feels likely, hopefully we address our issues in the squad. Well, Randy, mate, you're just basically voicing the views of every West Ham fan there, buddy. Admittedly, there are going to be 1 or 2 variations to that, but that's basically what we're all hoping and praying for, mate.
It's coming. It just hasn't happened. happened as early as we thought. We thought we'd be having 2 or 3 in by now, but we haven't.
Daz,
G'day, Daz.
Audrey, Kieran, everyone, everyone's chatting amongst themselves.
Yes.
Rich
West
says,
Ham
right,
World.
£32 all-inclusive drink package right up my street, he says.
I'll do the job, mate.
Doing
that last week, were they, with the 32 quid?
Yeah, I bet you was. Yeah. Can't go wrong with that, can you? You've only got to have half a dozen shorts and you're there, aren't you? Very good. Chatting amongst themselves. Ray, good evening, Ray. Welcome back, sir.
Right.
Good evening, Budgie and Kieran. He's got your name right as well, mate. They're all learning. They're all learning, bro. They're all learning. Everyone's saying hello again. Hopefully we can also get sorted the ownership situation. Yeah. The perfect scenario for him would be Kretinsky at 49.9 and Stavely with Sullivan 38.7. He hopes that's where it would be going.
That's where you think it's going to go. If Sullivan plays ball, Sullivan, he could be a real pain in the arse here, couldn't he, Sullivan? Just
he could.
Years, I'm not selling.
He's already shown that by saying, I might sell next season when we're back in the Premier League.
Yeah, but you can't take any notice of these people, what they say, Geezer. It's all about numbers, right? The numbers right, Sullivan will sell it. It's as simple as that. Yeah. But I think watching the power play that's going on between Stavely and Kretinsky, whatever she did offer, if it's this 232 or whatever, he'll fucking come back now and make it 250. He'll try and get a little bit more, no doubt about that. He'll try and fucking squeeze a few extra million for nothing. But
you know, I heard, and I don't know how true it is, but I heard that his total investment into West Ham is less than 10 million.
I don't. Yeah, it's hard to know, Geezer, going back 16 years.
A lot of the money that he put in has been loans, not investment.
Yeah, you can't count the loans because he got it all back, right? And more. Remember, with interest. Yeah. But then he claims I never took away. It's not fucking good for you. You're making a fortune. Now, even if he put 50 million into West Ham, Geezer, you know what I mean? He's still coming out with an extra 180 million. That's how well he's done. Yeah. You know, fucking hell, man. These people, you can't trust any of them. And I mean Kretinsky or Stavely. You can't trust because they're ruthless people, but that's probably what we need at that club at this minute. Stavely and Kretinsky both fucking, as long as they get together, which they would for the benefit of themselves at the end of the day. They have both looked, to me, I've always said about Kretinsky, I've never really 100% trusted him because I think he has waited in the background and he knows, like fucking GSB did at the beginning. They didn't move West Ham to the stadium for West Ham's sake. They knew that land. They tried to buy that at the beginning and then couldn't because of Tottenham and fucking Orient's objection to it. Yeah. But he's all about that land and that thing. He just couldn't get it over the line. Got the good deal of leasing. So now you see Kretinsky and Stavely, they know where the money is and it's there without a doubt. But Stavely, I think, will do her best to improve West Ham's brand and our team. And I think Kretinsky will too. I think they both will. They've just got to get together, mate. Yeah. I don't believe this, you're in Stavely's camp or Kretinsky's camp. No, I mean both. If both can do a good job, I fucking
absolutely.
I'm having it.
Absolutely. And I don't care what the percentages are if they work together.
No. Is it going to disrupt West Ham a bit while this goes on? Fuck yeah, I know. It's not ideal. The timing of it's not ideal just before we start the season. But hopefully when it all comes out in the wash, and if she can get Sullivan's shit, fucking great. Yeah. Like used to. Fucking get your heads together and get this shit sorted. Because we've been running like a fucking circus. Circus.
You got to break through the storm to get the calmer seas. That's how I see it.
It's got to go that way, but such is life. Cookie, There you go, brother.
Cookie Hammer, even though everyone thoroughly pissed off with this ownership bollocks, absolutely.
Yeah, that's all the
Mal,
news there is.
Mal Gerlin, he said, good evening, coffin dodgers.
Good night, Mal. Fuck yeah. I bet you ain't far off the coffin either, Mal. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Stephen McCarthy says, Hitler likes people. In the end, it takes two to tango. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frog in the well. Good evening, gentlemenals. Good evening, Frog.
Froggy, like it.
Randy. Dad's our job. Good evening, Adam. Evening, both. Hope all is well. Very well, thank you. Ibrahim. Good evening, Ibrahim. Hope you're well, mate. Who else we got here?
Ibrahim.
Everyone's saying hello, so I'm going to skip those ones. The cat. Good evening, cat. Hope you're well, mate.
The cat. Good night, mate.
Yes, Adam, I did see that you sent me a video, but as you can see, I'm live, so I can't really watch it right now. I will watch it though, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jake, I would imagine that is. Jake, good evening, mate. Evening, everyone. 2-0 win Saturday. I'm glad with the Joel Veltman signing. So he's happy with the Veltman signing. Great. Brilliant. Nice one, Jake. Thank you for commenting, mate. Nice to have new people commenting. Colin Chilvers, good evening, mate. Good evening, Buzz. Good morning, Kieran. Wonderful gents. Always great listening to you both. Thank you, mate. I hope not, but I think we might have a bad start, but I hope not. Sure, we will get many players. Well, let's hope we can get what we need, Colin. Let's not hope for too much.
Yeah. It's not looking like we're going to get it in time, and it always does point to having a slow start. And I said this last week, didn't I?
Yeah,
it could cost us, but every day is a big day at West Ham. You know, with the news and that. Who knows? Signings could. Oh, fuck. I'm just repeating myself for the last 4 weeks. Signings could come flooding in the next.
I think we've both been doing that for the last 4 weeks, mate.
Oh no!
Happy Amaret. Good evening. Oi, Amaloist. Mark R. Good evening, Mark. Hey, Budgie and Kieran and everyone. Come on, you on. More shark attacks and signings. Absolutely, mate. Hope everyone is well in here tonight, she says. Evening, all latecomers, says Sean. Good evening again, Sean. Everyone else has been mentioned already. And Adam says, hello, you dodgy lot. Yeah, we're all dodgy. Jay, good evening to you, Jay. Good evening, Budgie and Kieran, he says. Good evening, mate. Thanks for popping in, mate. Oi, look who's in the house, Sharky. Hi, Budgie and Curran. And everyone else that either watching.
You and Mal getting fucking blocked, Sharky. Dodgy fuck.
Froggy says, switching off from this takeover stuff, doing my boxing, just want to see from the start.
Yeah.
Me too, Frog. And that's why we
just let it play out. Like, it'll be what it is. It'll take months as well. There's no point getting too excited about it. Just let it play out.
I wanna kind of get some opinions from you lot in the chat, actually. You know, the title of the show tonight is Up for the Cup. Are we up for the cup? Are we, as fans, are we up for the cup, or
I tell you
are we up to let the cup go by and concentrate on Premier League?
You're going to have 60,000 people there, Gazer, you know, come the weekend. They're going to fucking want to win it. It's a great opening game, actually, you know, to be drawn. Portsmouth, bringing in 9,000 or 10,000 supporters down, you know, the first game of the season, even if it is the cup.
Wonder if they'll catch the 657.
I take it this, I don't know. Someone in the chat, please tell me if you know.
Yeah.
Does this go to extra time penalties? Because I don't think there's any replays anymore, is there?
No, I don't think there is.
So it would be, would it be straight to fucking penalties?
I don't know.
Someone will tell us.
We'll find out in a minute. Mal says, good evening, Budget and Curran.
Yeah, you and all. You and Mal and Sharky, they're on the list, mate. They're on the fucking list.
Yeah. Ibrahim says, nothing lasts forever, not even cold November rain.
Sounds like a good song, Ibrahim.
Yeah. Happy says, it feels, it still hurts letting 4 nails go, Mike Johnson.
Get over it, get over it.
No doubt in a few years' time, I will still feel the same about Pop.
Yeah.
Silly sale that was, in my opinion. Yeah, I get it, but listen, when the club never put him on the transfer list, and he never asked for a transfer. That was Wren coming in for him, and the club couldn't resist 10 million quid.
I'd rather look at it with his eyes rather than West Ham hat on, right? No, West Ham never want to lose
football next year.
Yeah, West Ham never want to lose their academy players, but I think this could be the best thing that's ever happened to him in his career. It could be great for him. I see the photo of him in the Bruges. That's a nice kit they've got, the Bruges kit that he was in. It's quite a smart bloody shirt. I quite liked it.
Yeah.
But this could be him getting first team football, geezer, playing in the Champions League. This could be great for him. You know what I mean? And like Cullen went out there, didn't he? And then came back and ended up fucking for Burnley and a solid player for Burnley in the Premier League. Whatever happens, you know what I mean? I mean, it's for him personally. I'm looking at it. I think it's a great thing.
Absolutely. And, I mean, I want to say that, the fact that they've, I mean, like we're looking at him as an academy player, but he ain't that young anymore. He's, 22 now?
No, I think it's more. I think he's about 24, geezer. Pretty
He's
sure.
24.
Yeah, I mean.
So, he's ready for first team.
He has to, geezer. At that age, you need to be playing regular football. And he's not guaranteed that.
And they've obviously looked at him as a first team squad player. They're not looking at him as a, under 21 thing, are they? You know what I mean?
I watched Frankie and Gio the other day, and Frankie made a really good point. And it was that if we'd bought Potts in, he didn't come through the academy and spent 10, 12 million on him, say, would we have played him more because we'd bought him? The answer is yes, we would have done. But because he's from the academy, he probably loses out because of that. So if he's looking at this season, the amount of midfielders we've got, and who knows what other midfielders will come in, it puts him down the pecking order more and more. So, no, good luck to him, man. I hope he does well. I'm going to keep an eye on his little adventure out there in Bruges. I hope he does well. Really do.
Adam said, what did Frog say when he saw all the books in the library? Read it.
Cracker. That's the best joke this week.
Yeah.
It's the only one.
Yeah. If not the only one, does it go to extra time or straight to penalties against Pop?
Yeah, that's the other question, Steve. I'm not sure. Did it go straight? Have they got rid of extra time as well?
Well, let's hope we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, let's hope so. I think for momentum, it would be great to win it, and it would give all that home crowd, all the probably the old but new season ticket holders that have come back. It would give everyone a lift. It would give everyone a lift. It would bring the mood up at West Ham. But there you go. It would be nice to win it.
Yeah, Dad says definitely, Kieran, we need to go up. Relegation again. Ole, says Cookie.
Relegation.
The club is a right mess right now. What on earth is going on?
Power plays. That's what's going
takeovers.
At the end of the day, it's still ending up with GSP gone. That's what we've all wanted for about for me, 16 years. Or at least 10 years. Right? Since they broke us by moving us. Right? All them three are gone. All we've got is matey hanging on. Nothing to do with the club, but he is the major shareholder. All we've got to do is that one. That would achieve more than anything. If she could take them shares off Sullivan, that's him. That's it. They're definitely all gone. There's nothing.
Yeah.
And
then there is truly a new regime.
Yes.
You know?
Exactly. Truly. Then.
Mark Pendleton, breaking news, Jeff has put in an offer to buy Sullivan 38.8%. And he's going to
Get in
ban
there,
me
Jeff.
and you. He's going to ban me and you because you don't like our swearing.
Yeah, we can't buy a season ticket even if you want it.
No, fucking. Question: why is Portsmouth called Pompey?
No.
I think it's just, why is London called the Smoke? Why is,
Yeah, well, we know that. I know. Well, it's called a big
why
smoke.
why are Liverpudlians called Scousers? I don't know. I
No, there
don't
is
know
reasons
why.
for it. Even the Scouse one, there is a story behind it. I think it might have been the
Yeah,
meal
cool.
they used to eat. Scouse. You ever
Yeah.
seen the Scouse meal? It's a real working class meal just to feed the family. I think they get it from that. And the big smoke is because West London when we used to use the coal that weren't smokeless, the whole place, throw it in with a bit of fog, geezer, you couldn't fucking see. It was pea soup.
Yeah.
In
It
London.
was smog, wasn't it? Yeah, in London.
It was smog, and that's why they called it a big smoke. No one can fucking see where they're going.
No.
And breathing in all that coal dust.
Oh, it was lovely, wasn't it? Yeah, so Mark, I'm not sure why Pompey is the name for Portsmouth.
Well, it's a naval town, geezer, and it could be pomp and circumstance or something like that, or they've just come up with a nickname out of Portsmouth and called it Pompey.
And that could also be why one of the reasons why the Aussies call the English Poms, because the sailors might have sailed from Portsmouth, which they call Pompey, and the people that came from Pompey were called Poms.
Not though. There's a couple of versions of why we call Poms here, mate, and one of it.
But I like my fucking version. Shut up.
No, throw it out there, geezer. Throw it out there. You never know. It might hit.
Yeah, but good.
But they used to, when they came over, they used to call them prisoners of Mother England. It was Pome.
Oh.
Right?
Pom.
Prisoners of Mother England. So that's the one theory. There is another one that I can't remember. But
Are we up for the cup? Well, Steve McCarthy says in 1980 we were Div 2.
Yes, Stephen. We were, mate. We're in Division 2. Arsenal were fucking in the final, Division 1, and I think they had a European final a week later. There you go, and we still fucked them. So, yeah. Mate, but it's amazing how things could go back then.
Richard's definitely had his 32 quid worth.
Stop it, Rich.
He says he can't hear anything, but he's enjoying the message. Come on, you.
He's 37 quid now, it's cost him.
Yeah. Bless you, Rich. Thanks, mate. Where is it there? Thanks. Shoot for the stars. Try to win every game. It's the West Ham way. Shame it's not Nuno's.
Well, mate, you got to play the game anyway, so you might as well go and try and bloody win it, eh? That's my thing. Try and win every game. Should always be a theory in football for me. I like that philosophy. Try and win every game you play.
Yeah, look, Happy H sort of quantifies what you said about it being a naval dock. Is it because it's the main dock?
I
don't know, mate. What? Somebody Google it, for God's sake.
Well, yeah, Google it, or you have to get a Portsmouth fan in to tell us.
Yeah. have I ever shown you that that picture of me? You know the Portsmouth fan that's got all the tattoos everywhere on his body? Yeah. Everywhere. I've got a photograph of me and him. Yeah. I've got a photograph of me and him over at the pub over at my old local. I still go there. When they played against Crawley Town. They played against Crawley Town, and it's the closest pub to Crawley Town Stadium.
Right.
So they were all in there. So I made sure he saw me in my West Ham shirt, and he came over and started talking to me. Yeah. Word on the street is Jeff is, in fact, Amanda Staveley.
Absolutely. I don't think a bit of swearing would bother her somehow.
No.
She's a bit more thick-skinned than that.
She probably had a few fucks thrown at her, isn't she, in her time? You know what I mean? She got her done, hasn't she?
Wore off a duck's back for her, mate.
I know, but the kind of businesswoman that she is, she's probably had a few fucks thrown at her.
She's pretty ruthless, but most of them are. Yeah, it's the truth. Most of them are.
Rich says he's had a couple of little wins while he's been away, so he's sharing the love. Bless you,
cheers, Richie boy.
It's Jeff Sullivan, says Rich.
Yeah, he might get upset.
Yeah. Kurt says Veltman's a start. Wan-Bissaka can off key. Let's see what is actually coming in. Yeah, I mean, I do get what you're saying about Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, we've got to get rid of him.
You
got to get rid of him. Take the money.
I
try and get 15.
Like him. If
try and get
15 for him, yeah, go. But
I just didn't think he was up. He was up for it at the end of last year. I don't. I mean, he was a fucking. I didn't see the passion in it to fucking keep us up. I just didn't see it. So just get and now everyone said he doesn't really want to be there. So try and get 15 million for it and take the money. Go simple.
Yeah. Adam, Dad's Our Job TV, and by the way, people, if you haven't already had a look at Dad's Our Job TV on YouTube, please do. They do podcasts also on podcast streaming. I don't know. They'll tell you all about that. But give them a look, and this comment here, you'll get more in-depth stuff like this on his channel if you're interested. Takeover opinion. Ideal for him would be Krasinski 49.8%, Staveley 46.8%, and that would be the perfect partnership in his opinion.
That's exactly my opinion, Adam. I'd like to see
in the background. Yeah. Krasinski in the background with Staveley running the club as chair. It makes sense. Just makes sense.
It does make sense. It does make sense.
And that's a really good opinion. Really makes sense to me as well, Adam.
See, I know Staveley would rather have it all, right? Because that's what she's like, right? She wants it all. But if they do that and the land and the ground is their ultimate goal, well, they're going to have to share the profits of that. Her and her little mob, but who's behind her, and fucking Krasinski. And I think that is their goal. You know what I mean? Because they ain't here just to make West Ham great. Hopefully they do while they're here. But they're there to make big bucks for their investors. So,
and this report that Staveley's, apparently that Staveley's prepared to build us a new stadium, etc.
I take that with a pinch of salt, Geezer, for now.
I do, really but there might actually be some meat on them bones, Kieran, when you think about it.
If you want to get when you want to get West Ham supporters on your side, just say that. You're going to get a new training ground. You're going to get a new stadium. That's an easy thing to say.
But also, when you've got a stadium on a piece of land, the footprint of that stadium is so large.
Yeah.
Right. That it doesn't need to be as big as it is, and it could be moved elsewhere on the island to make room for other.
Not move. Flattened, Geezer.
Well, you know.
To me, if money isn't a problem, you'd knock that down fucking gone, and then you'd put it in another spot on the island, a smaller stadium at 55,000.
55,000, yeah.
I mean, it's only 5,000, or just say 7,000 less, Geezer. But it could still be like Everton's, a proper football ground on there, and the rest of that land you can develop, and there's where your money is.
And also, you know, the fact is that if the stadium is designed and built correctly, then there would be no need for the club store to be outside of the stadium like it is currently. It would be housed within that footprint, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be built in.
Yeah.
It'd be built in.
And, you know, I mean, if she really wanted to appease the West Ham fans, she would, you know.
So what you got to do, Geezer. But
make
even
reference
that,
to the history of West Ham.
even
as
if you
well.
wanted to build a new stadium, that'd be at least a 3-year project. Probably. A 3-year project. So, you're miles away from it. So,
Yeah, they would have to be building that while we're still using the London Stadium.
that'd have to be. I don't know how you do it because it would be a hell of a
There's
job. But you'd
there's
have to,
room on the
or
island
you got to
for it.
share. Or you got to share a stadium while you knock it down. I don't know. We'll see.
Mm.
No,
Oh,
whether
yeah.
you could convert that, but it's probably too central, that stadium. You know what I mean? You probably want to move offset it to get the land around it. So, I mean, it's a lot involved. You need surveyors and architects and designers. But that would be something to look forward to if it was in the offing. I'm not. It's too early for that shit.
Damien, good evening. He says he's got one contribution to make this evening. He hopes that 𝗢𝗱𝗱 starts on the left versus Pompey. That's it. Okay, thanks for popping in, mate.
Damien.
Who else have we got? Ibrahim says, I've said it once and I'll say it again, Kretinsky is our saviour. I'd like to think that he's only a half of the solution.
He said isn't our saviour.
Oh, isn't our saviour. Oh.
I've said that from the beginning. I've said it at the very beginning when all that stories come out about, when he stepped down Sullivan. I said, mate, don't believe that he's a knight in shining armour. But it doesn't mean he couldn't be good for us. And that's it. Yeah. You look at the things he has. He's sorted out Bowen, which is a start. You know, he tried to be the biggest shareholder at West Ham with Vanessa Gold. That didn't turn out, but I don't know what he did wrong there. But he didn't seem to get the job done. But he could be like them all. Gazer. They've got one eye on the prize and they've got another eye on fucking West Ham. So we'll see. We'll see. It was good what she did at Newcastle, Staveley. She has got a track record for doing it. So again, don't ever believe. Don't ever believe that she doesn't. It's just about West Ham. It's not for any of these people, and it goes for the whole club.
Bank account.
Yeah, it is. But if we benefit in the meantime because of it, and Kretinsky, if we benefit from them doing what they do, fucking great. Go and earn your money. Why not? I just don't care. If it makes West Ham better, I'm up for it. We'll have it.
Yeah. Happy says Veltman deal is decent, especially on a free. However, we need midfield and attacking players desperately. Average of 93 goals in the last few seasons in the Championship. Where are all those going to come from?
It's a lot of goals, right? Well, we haven't signed the players that are going to get them yet.
If we're gonna match that or get anywhere near that, our goal to player ratio means that, like goal scorer ratio, means that Bowen's got to get probably 48 or 50 goals this season.
That's never happening.
Tatty's probably got to get 30 to 35. Pablo's got to get 26. I'm joking. I'm just. I know. But like that,
you need a company of forwards getting 20 plus, right? That's what you need, and then everything else comes into place. Then your midfielders and your centre halves. You'd like to put a few goals down to them.
Yeah. Sharky, good point, mate. He says you look cold there, Kieran.
I'm not really, mate. I just put the big jacket on because it's a little bit nippy, but it's not really cold, mate, to be honest. You wouldn't find it cold, Sharky. I just...
is there any Shark Watch this week, he's asking? In fact...
Yeah, we got a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah. So why don't we do that now?
If you want, sir.
Yeah, why not?
On old school hammers, it's Shark and Croc Watch. Shark teeth are the common factor here in water deep and blue. So if you swim or surf out there, You put yourselves on their menu. With Here Alive from the land of Oz and Budgie. We'll be live from London. This is Shark and Croc Watch. Budgie and Kieran have had their lunch. Now it's time to tell tales of people getting munched. Old school hammer, Shark and Croc Watch.
Hey, it's Shark and Croc Watch. Well, it's just Shark Watch tonight. Do you want to start with your update, or shall I do my story? I'm only going to summarize. I'm only going to summarize it, mate. Okay. Right. So, a shark has dragged an American dad beneath the waves and sunk his teeth into his leg as his horrified wife and sons watched during their 40th anniversary vacation. So, like, the man and his wife were celebrating their 40th anniversary. The predator struck so quickly that the 69-year-old man had no time to react before he was pulled underwater. The gentleman's name is John Schweizer. He was snorkeling when he was attacked by the shark. It happened just off of the Bahamas on the 24th of July as he was snorkeling with Caribbean reef sharks during a family adventure cruise. He goes on to say that his kids were there, his adult sons were there. They were all celebrating 4 decades of marriage. And it was beautiful, clear water, and we dove with the shark, he said. Well, there you go. That's why he got bit.
He survived, though, I take it.
He did. He did indeed.
That's the main thing. He survived. Mate, got a story itself.
Yeah. Yeah. And his 40th wedding anniversary.
Yeah, and unusual for... It does happen. We had a fatality here up in North Queensland by a reef shark. It's rare reef sharks to attack. They're usually scared of their own shadow. But now and again they do. So there you go.
Yeah, if they get in what they call a feeding frenzy, then you get multiple sharks attacking you.
Maybe it's an accidental bite, geezer. I was snorkeling up in North Queensland, geezer, on the Barrier Reef, and I got attacked. Yeah, I got attacked by a load of fish. Do you know, there's these little reef fish up there, you know, little tropical fish. But because you got the goggles on, they see their reflection in your face mask, and so they come at you and go, ding, ding, ding. They think it's, you know, it's another one of their fish, territorial little fuckers they are. They started dinking me in the fucking eyes. They're throwing the life out of me, guys. What the fuck?
Good job you didn't come face to face with a swordfish or something, isn't it?
Yeah, well, at least it was a fish, little tropical fish. It's weird though. You fucking panics you when these little fuckers are coming at your mask, right? Trying to think you in the eyes.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, I've got to say one thing, you know, Kieran, is that I'm not going to go in the water if I ever go to Australia. I am not getting in the water, not if I'm even in a fucking titanium cage. I ain't getting in there.
Yeah.
I don't even care. I don't care. Like, even if you say, no, there's no crocs, no sharks around here, I don't care. Mate, everything in Australia wants to kill you.
So there's no place in Australia you swim that there ain't sharks, right? That's what makes me laugh at these journalists that say a guy was he crashed his boat in shark infested waters. All the waters around Australia are shark infested. Just some of them have got bigger fuckers than others, right? All of them. So it's a stupid comment for me.
You get tigers, don't you, around the Australian coast, don't you? And
makos, tigers, whale sharks, bronze whalers,
obviously
white, and bull sharks. Nearly every fucking shark you can imagine's here, right? Nearly every shark, most of them.
Yeah.
So,
Bull
This
sharks,
is
that's the other one. They're the ones
bull
that
shark.
can adapt to fresh water, yes? Yeah,
Yeah, they come up the rivers, mate, and the canals. They're
that's
deadly
right. And they're the ones
and
that
aggressive.
people have seen in ponds in the middle of, like,
Yeah,
golf courses
yeah,
and shit.
because they come up the river system, and then the golf course floods, and then they've got big lakes in these. And when the water subsides, sometimes the sharks get caught in the lake,
Yeah,
and they're still there until you get your next flood, and hopefully get rid of them. Or you got to pull them out of there, one or the other. Or you make it, like I say, the golf course near me here is about half hour away. It's got a big shark on its sign, and it promotes it because they had a couple of bull sharks in their lake.
Oh.
So they promote it, mate, and people just hope to get a glimpse of them. See a fin there.
We get signs in the UK. Please don't feed the ducks.
Don't
Please
feed the sharks, mate.
Yeah, please throw a chicken in for the shark.
Yeah. So I've got to tell you, the update goes going back to what was it, January or whatever, when we had the 4 shark attacks in 48 hours, which
that all just on that east coast, west coast, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, on the east coast in New South Wales.
East coast. Yeah.
One of them. Especially around, there was 3 around Sydney, 1 further up in Port Macquarie, which is still in New South Wales, but it's a few hours north of Sydney. So at 4, we had, I think 1 was a fatality out of that. Everyone was a bit panic stations then. What the fuck? You know, all these shark attacks in 48 hours was very unusual. So what they've done, what this mob, what they've been trying to push for years, is to survey all the beaches there, especially the popular beaches, with drones. So you constantly have a drone up there checking for sharks, and then if they see one, it goes back to the surf lifesavers, and they send an alarm out to the beach to get out of the water because there's a big fucking shark out. So that's what they're trying to do. But there was one, I think, one of the beaches in, I'm not sure if it was Bondi or another one. They couldn't fly the drones because the air traffic people, because it was on the route into Sydney Airport that flew over that beach, they sort of banned any drones being flown there, which is ridiculous because they fly a drone about 50 meters in the air, and the nearest plane is about 800 meters in the air. It's not really an issue. But so they've come to the party, the air traffic control, and allowed them to fly them. So they're trying to roll this out on the beaches all around Australia, but it obviously is costly. You need 2 people who classed as pilots to fly the drone. You need more than one. They're big fucking drones as well, and they fly up and down the beach, right, and continuously from 7 in the morning to 6 at night, continuously cover the beach and see what's there. And they do see sharks, and then they've actually got a siren on the drone that alerts the surfer or down below, they're surfing, that you've got a shark near you, right? It's near you. Right? So they alert them, and then the siren goes on the beach at the Surf Life Savers Club. Their siren goes off, and then the swimmers can get out of the water. So they've implemented now, and amazingly, Geezer, it's been going 4 weeks, right? 4 weeks they've been doing this. They've had 600 shark sightings. Right?
What?
In 4 weeks, bro. Yeah. That tells you what's out there.
That's 150 shark sightings a week.
Yeah. So they're out there, right? Everyone knows they're out there, and the surfers know they're out there, right? And they don't give a shit.
Actually, just to sort of cut in, because Rich is saying that he can confirm that there have been no shark sightings in Minehead.
Maybe a few in the bar, Rich. Maybe a few in the bar.
Yeah.
But that's where I laughed, right? Because they were doing a promotion about it the other day, right? And there was these 2 surfers right on the breakwater, right, where they sit and wait for that wave to take it in. And there was a big great white about 30 meters away from them, and the drone is hitting the siren to them to tell them, and right, and the surfers looked up at the drone and just waved to it. Said, "Yeah, right." They didn't give a shit.
Oh shit. Good evening, Casey. Hope
Casey.
you're well, mate.
Yeah, it just
I'm
shows you that surfers don't care.
Yeah. Who else have we got in? There was 𝗢𝗱𝗱 𝗦𝗰𝗵𝐺𝗀. He's in the chat. Good evening, Ian.
Ian,
Hope you're well, sir.
you're good.
What else have we got? Stephen says Veltman is Dawson 2.0. That's what I was saying earlier. You know, it's a good chance that, you know, an
Good chance.
underwhelming signing, as
Could be good.
the Dawson
I think it will
signing
be.
was, can be, yeah, but I mean, even if it's only 50% better than we expect, it's still better than we expect. Do you know
I
what I
expect
mean?
him to be decent. Like I say, I'm not sure he's going to be your first pick. I think he could be more on the bench than he's actually playing. But I think it's a good backup to Walker-Peters. And I think he'll do a job for us, mate. He won't let you down. It's one of them. I don't think he'll let you down. So,
Yeah.
good luck.
Who would be a good replacement for him? Damien, I'm not keeping up with you, sorry, mate. But he says that left wing and centre forward is where we should be spending big money.
I think so. I think that's where the big bucks, and maybe a centre midfielder as well. I think there's the three spots we could do with serious, decent. Got to be good. Got to get it right. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Mark Pendleton said 4-0 actually did do the crosshammer sign.
I've always usual fucking minders up. Fucking really?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant, Mark. That's the case. Fucking against Arsenal as well. Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why he did it. Little bugger.
Yeah.
Little Spanish bugger him. Paul Howard, good evening, Paul.
Hey,
Hi,
Paul.
Budgie and Kieran. Hope you're well, mate. Here's another player we've been linked to, Troy Parrott. Ibrahim says, I remember Parrott being a promising Spurs Academy player. Yep.
That's right, he was.
Around about 17. Didn't put up any trees at Preston in the Championship, though. Could have improved since then. Apparently so, but not massively.
No. It's hard to know with that boy. It's hard to know. When he's the boy that, you know, when Celtic when Scotland nearly qualified for the World Cup, they did qualify. Was he the boy?
Yeah.
He scored the hat trick that won that one amazing game.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
He had a great day that day.
Probably why we got
I've not seen enough of him to just say. That's
probably why we got linked, because David Sullivan saw him and went, "Oh, we'll get him," and then
one good
it's
game.
gone round, and now he's not. You know what I mean?
I've heard he's a decent player. Whether he's a great sign, I don't know. But we do need someone in up there, goes up.
Yeah.
I like Isidore from Sunderland. He interests me. Big lump, quick with his feet.
Kurt Calder says, as long as it isn't a case of us scouring the bottom shelf after selling a rotten shelf.
You'd think
selling all of our assets.
No, I'm sure we'll bring in Kurt. I say every week we'll be bringing in 3 or 4 more players. Unfortunately, it's taken longer than I'd like. But what do you want?
Andreas Papadopoulos. Andreas.
Good evening, Andreas.
Evening, gents. I think Veltman is a great
name, by the way. Great name, by the way.
He says he thinks Veltman's a great signing, experienced leadership, plays right back and centre back. And then if we sell Bissaka and Todibo, saves on wages and being free, looks good on the balance sheet.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah. Wan-Bissaka, look, there's a few. There's Wan-Bissaka, there's Todibo, there's Fulcrum. Get them wages off the books. You really need to get rid of them. Fuck knows who wants them, but we need to get rid of them. I mean, they're on decent money. So you've got to get rid of
Good advice here from Iron Disciple. She's got a strange feeling it's going to start off very hard and things will get worse before it gets better. Just hold on tight. Absolutely.
Could be that, mate.
There you go.
Easy.
Thank you, Adam. Done deal. Veltman is a done deal. Image leaked 10 minutes ago.
Thanks, Adam. There you go. You heard it here first.
Is that the image you sent me, Adam? Because if it is, I will put it up. In fact, I'm going to put that image up anyway. So
well, once you hear they're going for the medical, it's very rare that it doesn't happen, doesn't it, after that? But there you go. Oh, well, that's something. Yeah, I said we'd have 2 by today. He goes, no, we got 1. I'm 50% right.
Yeah. Right, okay, so if I close that now. Here we go. He gets worried when I start.
I do, mate. It all goes wonky when you start it. You know, you're a lot better at it lately.
I am. I've kind of learned a lot more in the last. Well, since we've been doing this, I've learned so much more. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the image referred to in this comment here from Adam.
Oh, where's he sitting? Fuck me, is he down the beach? What the fuck's that?
I don't know. Don't know, mate. I don't even know if
weird.
that is him or if it's just somebody that's wearing the shirt or what. I don't know. Maybe that is him.
Who's going to be a West Ham shirt?
That's the image that Adam sent to me.
I know. Is that a photographer in front of him, geezer? Is that a geezer with a camera? Or
it looks like it. Looks like it.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's at the training ground, is it? Looks a bit.
And look on the leg of the shorts. That's an NB, New Balance. So that would be. That's our kit sponsor, isn't it? Well, kit supplier. Hang on, I'm getting a message.
If Adam says it's a done deal and they've announced it, well, it's a done deal. So regardless of the
Adam's now telling me that is him, and that is done at the nearby canal to the stadium.
Ah, right, yeah, I was wondering about that. I said that's what it looked like on the fucking beach. Yeah, the canals. It looks more like it. I understand that.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We can actually officially announce to the world that Veltman is actually a West Ham player. So, well done.
We're on the way, boy. We're on the way. They're flying in. Be another 10 tomorrow. Don't worry about it. We're fucking flying it now, boy. We've got it smashed.
Yeah. Sharky saying it was bad news about Russ. That was bang out of order from the club. Absolutely, mate. It's even got to Talk Sport now. Sky Sports have mentioned it. And, so who knows? I mean, there was a petition set up for 4,000 or 5,000 signatures, I think it was. And that got filled up in 4 days, I think it was. So 3 or 4 days. So Iron Disciple remembers the 4-hour Scorpion kick.
Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah. Well done, Pablo.
Yeah. Stephen McCarthy says, sorry, Kieran. And he spelled your name properly.
I'm only joking, Stephen. You spell it in any way you like, either.
Mal says, after last week's rant, Kieran is now spelled Karen.
Like it, Mal. Good skill.
Funny as fuck.
Probably the first time, but fuck it, one of my teachers used to put Karen. He couldn't fucking spell it because it was a C. He used to call me Karen. He used to do my heading. Fucking
Oh,
not the first
shit.
time. That's the fucking teacher.
Oh,
Jesus, what
yeah.
chance you got?
CPE. Good evening,
Right.
CPE. CP. Evening, guys. What do you think about the carpetbaggers circling around our club? Well, mate,
Nothing new, mate.
listen.
Nothing new.
And to be fair, I think there's a lot of smoke and mirrors going on. So I don't really want to get too involved in it. And as far as the
Will you?
political side of
Well,
it's
just watch it
concerned,
play out, Steve.
drop me
But
out.
fucking Gold, Sullivan and Brady were carpetbaggers, mate. That's what they were.
Yeah.
That's what they were.
Mm.
As soon as they came into West Ham, they had the eye on that stadium. That was their only goal, to get that fucking stadium, make a fortune out of it. Not really help West Ham. They didn't give a fuck about West Ham. Gold might have done. Gold might have done.
Paul Howard says that he thinks that Portsmouth is called Pompey because it's something to do with the colonial naval base.
Yeah, that was my first thought, Paul. Yeah, something to do with that.
Comment of the day there. Look, Dave, let's smash the like, guys, please. Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Stephen, we don't know. Is it straight to extra time or penalties? We don't know, mate.
I thought one of you smart fuckers would have sorted it by now, so we don't have to.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to press more buttons.
Oh, no, he's not.
I'm going to put, what is it, Carabao?
Carabao Cup, mate. League Cup for us oldies, mate. Old school hammers. It's League Cup, but they call it the Carabao Cup now, or the Milk Cup. Which one do you want?
Right, Carabao Cup. Overview. Right. So this is the first round, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Carabao Cup. First.
Any round.
Rules. There we go. Does it? Right. From 2019, extra time was scrapped for all rounds except for the final.
Wow.
So the
straight
away, the away goal rule was scrapped for the semi-final, with level ties going straight to a penalty shootout. Since 24-25, the VAR system is used in all EFL Cup ties held at Premier League stadiums. So we will have VAR if we're playing at. So yes, it goes straight to penalties. Right
there you go.
Listen, somebody's at my door. I'm just going to quickly go and answer my door. Let me give you something to talk about. Hang on. Hold on. Right, here we go. Look, there's something for you to talk about. Sullivan.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're right, Mark. He's got this ridiculous 1 billion. It's never happening. 1 billion valuation on West Ham. That's crazy. But even though, and that's why Vanessa Gold's shares for 18 months sat there, and it was up for 250 million, which, she's 25%. It's easy to work out. It's a 1 billion valuation, but that's just their valuation. It doesn't make sense. Yet she took the 150 million, which is the true valuation, I think, is 600 million. That's the true valuation. It's the most it could ever be. When I think about Newcastle, I mean, when they came in and bought it, I think it was 350 million. Newcastle with their own stadium and everything else. Crazy. And we're just leasing one. We're renters. And to think we're worth 1 billion is fucking madness. But there you have it.
Council tenants, mate. That's what we are.
Yeah, that's all we are, mate.
Yeah.
Until we buy it. Until we buy
saying, by the way.
Until we buy it. That's what we. And I think that's the aim, guys. The aim is to buy that stadium and then do what the fuck you want, or the land around it, especially. That's the aim for these people.
Gotta be, isn't it? Surely.
If it benefits West Ham in the meantime, I don't give a shit, because this is where we're at. but it has to benefit us as well. And if they earn big money out of it, good luck to them. I don't give a fuck. I just want West Ham to do well out of it. Robert!
Yeah.
How are you,
Good evening, Robert. Hope you're well, mate. Damien said he's going to have to take on a second team this season. WHU58, good evening, mate. Arsenal 1, Real Betis 3. Yeah.
58.
A 4-0 scored the third goal.
Well
Yeah, he
done.
got 2 assists as well by all accounts, 58. There you go. Look, he got 2 assists as well, directly after your comment.
Yeah.
IND says Pompey isn't going to be easy. I have a feeling with the current state, but season over Carabao at this point. Yeah.
It's amazing. No, it won't be easy.
I'm with you on that.
I don't think it's over. I think we could still beat them. But of course it won't be easy.
No. What he's saying is he would concentrate on season over the Carabao Cup.
Well,
Get the Carabao Cup game done, but concentrate on the league game.
If we go out, Geezer, it's not the end of the world, mate. It's not the end of the world. But I just like to have a good game to start off the season. And we are, even though it's not the league, we are starting off the season, a big home game against Pompey with 60,000 people in the fucking stadium. It'd be nice to give the crowds something to fucking cheer about. You know what I mean? And you could have, first game of the season, penalty shootout then. There you go.
Colin says, Pudgy, I heard that the only amount that Sullivan's put into the cup is 15 million, but you might be right, mate. Well, it was estimated, mate, and the thing is, the way, and it was Gonzo that was explaining it to me. Well, not to me, but to all of us, on one of his videos. And he was saying that he had put in larger chunks, but he's taken out larger chunks as well, with the loans and stuff. So the actual investment, he said, was somewhere around 10 million. So you could be right, Colin. It could be up to 15. But
I don't give it. It's only semantics. Even if it was 50 million put in, he's had a right result. You know what I mean? If he gets 250 million, fucking hell, not a bad return, is it? Fuck me. No. It doesn't matter what he put in. We know he hasn't put in that much. That's it. Pierre Tom, how you doing, brother?
Good evening, Pierre. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you are well. Hit the likes and not the pipers. Nelson the Pompey Pup, the official dog mascot of Portsmouth. From Google.
All right.
Play up Pompey, the match day charm. Yeah, that's right. But why is it called Pompey?
I read a book once, Geezer. I had about where sayings come about and whatever, right?
Yeah.
And some of it had more than one explanation why the saying come about. Like the cat's out of the bag. You know where that comes from?
Yeah.
Leon, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening, Leon. I hope you're well, mate. Cat's out of the bag.
No. Well, according to this book, right, in the days in the old market towns all over England, and they used to sell the little piglets in a bag, and they'd show them one back, and they'd sell 3 or 4 piglets that haven't been a sack, and sell them. But obviously, there was dodgy fuckers there. They used to put a couple of kittens in there, a couple of cats in there, right? And if you didn't open that bag and check, and if you did, you're going to get sold 2 cats, so you want fucking 2 pigs. But if you did open the bag, the cats would fucking automatically fly out, right, to get out of there.
Yeah. So letting the cat out of the bag.
Letting the cat out of the bag. You've been captured, son.
Makes complete sense.
Yeah, so it was a good little story. I liked it.
Yeah, love it. Educational. International education.
You get it all here, mate. Shark Watch, education. It's a lovely story.
Mm.
And another little one. I'll just throw out another little one, guys. I'm just to pour the shit at you. You know why we drive on the left here, right? That was another one I had in there, right? Whether it's true or not, there's a reason we drive on the left here is because of the old people, the people on horses and knights and whatever. They used to always, if they were passing another one, knight, call it a knight, or just a geezer who's got a fucking sword, they used to pass on, always pass on the left. So if they had to draw their sword, they had the right hand and bring it. Yeah. So that's why horses used to pass each other on the left. That called to this book, geezer. Whether it's fucking bang on, I don't know.
It's not. It's because we drive on the left over here, and you lot just copied us. Because you're just a bunch of English.
When I said we, I meant England.
Criminals.
I meant England. That's why I was on the left.
Right. Yeah.
Fucking Americans didn't copy us. They went, fuck that, we're going the opposite just to fuck them off.
Yeah. We're copied France. That's a bit more chic.
Yeah. Idiots.
Oh, dear, love it. Trudge is in the house. Good evening, Trudge. Hope you're well, mate.
Hey, Trudge.
Right. Good point there, Pierre. He said fans will want to be up for the cup, but will Nuno? Good point.
Well, I look, Nuno, I think he will, man. I think the players will. No player wants to go out there and lose. You can't put that message out to them. You can't say to your players in the dressing room, look, don't worry about this, look, boys, we got more to worry about. Yeah, just have a little wander. It never happens, geezer. They'll try and win this game. Whether he'll play a style of football that he's trying to win it, that's another conversation. Probably not. Right? But they don't want to lose. No player goes on a pitch wanting to lose. None. And if you do, there's something wrong.
Mal's got his goals firmly set for the club this season. Winning 2 cups and promotion, but does that include the promotion winning trophy? Does that include that?
Of course it does. Of course it does.
Or is that 2 cups and the promotion winning trophy?
Well, promotion at any cost would be a great, even if we had to go through the playoffs, but we'd rather not do that. But that would be a hell of a season, Mal. I think that would be the best season ever for West Ham.
You know, I watched the highlights, and I say highlights, I mean, it was 38 minutes long, so it's extended highlights of the playoff final against Blackpool earlier.
Oh, my God. There you go, back.
And that was a game and a half, I tell you.
We were shit, if I remember right. I watched it live. I was in a pub in the middle of Brisbane there on South Bank. I was watching it there through. I did it with the Palace game where we lost. We were fucking fuming. But the one at Blackpool. But I remember we were pretty. We should have smashed Blackpool, but we were pretty crap on the day. But was it that day we got the winner with? We got, thank fuck for that, man. What a relief that was. About 2, 3 in the morning. About 2 in the morning, I was jumping around the streets there in the middle of Brisbane. But yeah, it was weren't a great game, but we got there in the end.
Frogs is dead right. Take the League Cup seriously, as we should all games.
All games should be trying to win. I can't
Damien,
see why we wouldn't.
You and probably 95% of the West Ham faithful wouldn't have sold Parks either, mate.
No.
Yeah, we had a great.
I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him.
Yeah. I think it's a great career move for him.
I think Trudge is bang on there. Yeah, we got a shit Pablo now.
Yeah. 100% agree, Happy. Can't believe they have sold Potts. He has the experience in the Championship.
I'll tell you what, isn't it amazing how Chinese whispers or people that say stuff on YouTube and fucking whatever, you take it as gospel and all that. And fair play to fucking Gio yesterday. because I believed it, and I probably said it on here, that, you know, when he was with Portsmouth, he won Player of the Year, and he didn't. Fucking Gio put us right yesterday. Say he never won Player of the Year. He didn't even come second at Portsmouth. Freddie Potts. They liked him there. He done well there. That's it. I kept hearing this. I had it all the time. He was Player of the Year at Portsmouth. He weren't. He never was. And I went, what he did do the year before at Wycombe, he got the Supporters Player of the Year, and he won Young Player of the Year with Wycombe. He done it there, but he did, and that was in League One, I think. He did not do it in the Championship with Portsmouth. He was not Player of the Year. So put that to bed. Yeah. Thank you, Gio, for letting me fucking know, because I believed the bullshit as well. Because apparently Tony Cotty said it on something, whatever Gio had watched. Tony Cotty spouted the same thing because he'd heard it. It's not the truth.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go.
Troy says he's not too bothered about Potts. Not the same level as Fornals.
No, I'm happy for Potts that he's gone there, and mate, that really kickstart his career. Could really do.
And this is a very good point. With Potts gone, Kante gets more opportunity.
Yeah, that worries me as well. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure about that boy yet. Might be a bit early, but we shall see. I've got hopes for him, Stephen. I've got big hopes for him. Just don't know if I want it to be in our starting 11. Bit concerned with him, but I'm a bit concerned with quite a lot.
Damien thinks that Engels is too expensive.
Damien, they're right. They're asking. It's a bit hefty what they're asking for him. They want 25 mil, I think.
Yeah,
it's a little bit. It's a little bit up there.
They're asking us to break the Championship record for him. Also, always felt Potts was nepotism and jumped ahead of other lads due to his dad.
I'd like to think not, Trudge. I'd like to think not. You know what I mean? I'd like to think not, but maybe that's the case. I'd like to think it isn't that.
Yeah. Didn't we kind of have a similar view on Frank Lampard Jr. and then he went on to become the highest scoring midfielder the world's ever known?
And Redknapp told you why he played him, because he think he was going to be an absolutely world-class player, and it turned out to be so. So he knew a lot more than the supporters did, who were slagging him off.
And someone in the chat did rightfully say that this weekend's game is the Redknapp derby.
Yeah.
Damien thinks that Magassa is possibly our best midfielder right now. He was looking good towards the end of the season, but
he's been hit and miss.
Yeah, he was
a bit hit and miss. When he was good, he was good. You think, shit, we have bought a fucking gem here. When he was poor, he was poor. So that could be as well the way we're set up as well. That could be a lot to do with Nuno. But he has got promise. Damien, I'll say that. He has got promise. I just want to see it. Really want to see it.
Paul says, although I am sad to see Potts go, I do agree with Kieran. It's a fantastic chance for him to improve and for his career to take off.
I think it is.
And like we said, his first move out of the club that he went through the academy in, are playing, the club that he's gone to are playing Champions League football this season.
Yeah, just got to hope for the best for him, mate. I think it's a great opportunity.
What a great opportunity for him. You can't knock that.
And like I said, he probably doesn't see an opportunity with Nuno. He don't see it, right? Because we haven't played him that much. And you're playing Kante in front of him, and then West Ham bring in, say, another two midfielders in this window. He's going to be sitting on the bench for the rest of the season. So it's great. I mean, it's a great move for Potts. I'm sure he wanted it.
Yeah,
I have no doubt that he wanted it.
George says Potts had chances last season that others others didn't have.
He did,
and that's why he got spotted, and not a transfer request, but a purchase request went in.
I just don't think he took the best of his chances. But like I said, sometimes the setup at West Ham with Nuno last year didn't help a lot of players. So let him do what he wants to do, man. and I think he wants to do it. He wanted to do it, and he's done it. And he's got to a club in European football. Let him go.
Yeah. Kat says, I also think that this move could be the best thing to happen to Potts. The Belgian league is the best place for him to get game time and to develop. We may
Yeah.
see him again at some point, he says,
Never know.
which is absolutely true. We probably will. He'll probably
Never know.
play against us and get a brace.
Yeah, that could be that too. Yeah.
Stephen Faithful. Good evening, Stephen. Thank you for joining us, mate. Don't care about the takeover as long as we get rid of that dwarf. Come
Exactly.
on,
That's, Stephen, that's the main thing. If we can get rid of that fucking bell end, sweet. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, Kurt says Celtic want too much for Engels. Should have left that alone. Bidding the game is futile.
Yeah, they want a bit too much for him. They've been a bit greedy there, but they can be if they think we're desperate. They can throw any number they want on him. Got to remember, they did turn down 25 million bid for him in January from was it Nottingham Forest? They turned it down in January.
Yeah.
So that's what they're basing it on. There was a bid, but they were trying to win the title in Scotland, and they did win it right to death. Celtic won it, and he was a part of that. So they decided not to sell him in January, but the offer of 25 mil was there. So that's what they're judging it on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen enough of him to tell you whether he's worth 25 million or not, but I'm going by what a lot of other people said, that he's not worth it.
Crow says that none of our kids get to play so much. It's at an important age. So who knows, to be honest. Yeah, that's true, mate. That's absolutely true.
We don't know.
Pierre, I've watched the shipbuilding film. It was riveting.
That's the second joke of the night. Nice one, Pierre.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Cullen had a good career after leaving us. He's getting to play regularly.
Absolutely, Troy. It worked for him. It worked for Cullen.
Yeah.
So why not? Why not Potts? Why not Potts?
Yeah. Damien, who are you referring to there, mate? Hang on, let me see what that was. Actually, I don't know who you're talking about there. Whoever it is, yeah, Kante will probably need some kind of mentor while he's with the first team. Just, if nothing else, just to experience the level of maturity required.
We'll see.
And I think that's an important lesson for any of these under 23s and that. It's the level of maturity that you have to play with.
Do you know, I've always said it here and for years about what the step up from, say, Championship to Premier League is huge. The step up from under 21s or under 23s, whatever it is fucking even bigger. It's a tough gig. You really have to shine. And it's tough for these guys, man. It really is. And some will make it and most will not. Most will not. That's the way it is.
Now, we know that Adam deep dives into stories
Robert.
that he covers. Thanks, Rob. We know that Adam deep dives into the stories that he covers on his channel and the stuff that he comments on. So I know that he's done some research on this as well. So he would say Potts had to go to give Orford, Earthy and Kante the opportunity. Noble has always said it's hard to let the youth players go, but some of the next crop are even better.
Yeah. I mean, there's high hopes for that Orford, isn't there? I reckon he could be the best out of the lot. But I don't know. Yeah. I haven't seen him enough to say that.
They really, really rate him on that. You know, when they show the youth team games on YouTube live, the commentators that are actually employed by the club, they really rate Orford. Every time he's on the ball, they expect something to happen. So yeah, he's got quite.
I just worry about some of these players. I see it. normally they can be 18 and 19 when they really go, wow, now we got a player. These guys are getting into 21, 22, 23, 24 and still haven't achieved that. And then you start to think, maybe they never will.
But do you think that may also be partly because of the management or coaching
Yeah.
at the senior level? Because look, we know that David Moyes was very rarely use any of the younger
I mean,
lads.
that's part of it, Geezer, because they're unsure. But if you have a Wayne Rooney in your fucking youth team, like Everton had, he was reluctant to play Rooney then, Moyes, right?
Yeah.
And he came on, play for Everton, set the fucking world alight. Everyone knew that he was. But
and then came
was
out
still
and got an hat-trick against us.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
And the third one was that fucking 55-yard screamer, lob.
Yeah, lob the keeper. Yeah.
Over the keeper.
I think that was many years
Rob
later.
Green, wasn't it? Was that Rob Green in goal?
Could have been, though. I just think certain managers are reluctant to play the youth and throw them in the deep end. But then again, there's always now and again a player that you go, fucking hell, he's got to play. I don't give a fuck that he's 16, 17, 18. He's got. It's just he's too good. He's got to be good.
Declan Rice was one of those, wasn't he? To be fair,
well, he wasn't. Yeah, but he didn't really hit the ground running.
No, but he got the opportunity as a defender, and then what's his name had the bright idea of putting him further forward into midfield next to Mark Noble, and wow.
It took him a while. It took him a while to establish himself, but then once he did, you see it and go,
but wow. The persistence was there with using him, with playing him. The persistence was there. The regularity was kind of there. Neil, good evening, Neil. Hope you're well, buddy. He says, evening. Can't see any signings other than knackered freeze until the shares are sorted.
No, I don't agree with that, Neil. I think we'll make signings. I think this bullshit in the boardroom, let that play out, because that's going to take months. The window will be shut. So we can't. I don't think it's got anything to do with us signing players now. I don't. Whether we can afford them is another matter. It could affect that, but no. I still believe by the time that window shuts, we're going to have at least another 4 or 5 players. I have to believe that because that's what we need. If we don't, we ain't coming up, guys. As simple as that. We ain't coming up.
Yeah. Troy says that Kante has got more tools, but I don't expect him to be loyal and could be off as soon as he does well.
Maybe, George. That's his prerogative. That's down to him. He might not have any loyalty. He just might worry about his own career, and that's it.
Good point there too, Damien. He says he thinks he's a good player. He just struggled when coming on mid-game to find his rhythm after being brought on as a sub. And that's fair. It's fair of any player that to find their rhythm, unless you're a Callum Wilson or something. You know what I mean?
I'll start judging him. If he starts games this season, he could start against Portsmouth. Who knows? I'll judge him on that and the whole game, not just your 15 or 20 minutes here and there. It's hard to judge players like that. But I want to watch him in the whole game.
Yeah. Paul Howard said the same thing I did. We used to say about Frank, how wrong we were.
Well, how wrong a lot of supporters were. I never was. But there you go.
Oh, hence his Scott Carnham comment. I didn't see that one, mate. Sorry. I might have even clicked on it, but I didn't read it out. Magasta, big time, our best pick for midfield. Pompey short for Portsmouth. That's what I thought too. There you go. He was one of the people who wanted to play ahead of Lampard. Damien says he's setting the price range extremely high on Kante. Don't like it. Find better value elsewhere. That's nice, John. Oh, well, there you go. Trudge. So Cookie Hammer says, Trudge, got no hesitation in saying Potts is the one that comes back to bite us. I won't say I hope so, but I will say I know so.
I hope he is good. I hope he is for him personally, not for West Ham, but for him personally. I hope he does. I hope he fucking flies. I hope he gets a move in about 2 years' time for fucking 30 million, 40 million to somewhere else. Good luck to him. Good luck to him.
Yeah. Mark's saying that, to be totally honest, he wouldn't let Landers go out on loan. He would take a punt on him every week over Pablo.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough, Mark, to tell you. So I'll bow to your wisdom. Maybe he is.
What about Callum Martin? Why isn't anybody talking about that? Oh, he has gone, yeah. Yeah, he has gone. That's right, he has. Yeah, you're right, he has gone.
So, yeah. No, there's a lot of good prospects there, but that's what they are, prospects. Now
right, here we go.
Even Jew from Magassa are a prospect.
Yeah. Adam said Pompey is Portsmouth's nickname, likely from HMS Pompey or Portsmouth Point. Its true origin is still debated.
Still debated, but I was right with the naval. Yeah, I think I'm right, Adam. I'm always right.
Yeah.
Apart from our signings and that.
Fresh Builder's point on Pops. Socrates, he's not.
No.
Do you remember him, the Brazilian Socrates?
Yeah. Unbelievable player.
I loved him.
Loved a lot of Brazilian players back then. I loved them all.
Yeah.
They're all bloody good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Rick says, I like Pompey, good fans. Yes, mate. There are a lot of good fans from Pompey.
Yeah. Pretty passionate, mate.
Dad's asking us both, do we think we will beat Portsmouth? I think we've got the tools to. But it depends on whether the tools are put in the right hand.
I mean, it's going to penalties, guys. Yeah, I think it's going to penalties. Or we lose 1-0. But I think it's going to penalties. At least it's it'll be a competitive game instead of watching this friendly shit. Friendly shit.
He says he likes most championship fans, Trudge, unlike the London EPL twats.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Trudge. Fucking Arsenal, Tottenham can go fuck themselves.
Damien says we need a striker ahead of Pablo so bad, someone who turns up.
Yeah, we do.
And no one needs to even explain to him you're being benched.
Yeah, he's not looking the best. I don't know what's going to happen.
HMS Pompey was a captured French warship based in Portsmouth in the 1790s. Sailors and locals adopted the name, which eventually became the club's famous nickname.
There you go, mate. So I was right. Apart from all that detail, Adam, I was bang on. It's something to do with the naval. I knew that. I'm just fucking intuitive, knew that. But apart from the real deal.
There we go. we said Google it. Everyone has been. Look, even naval town of Portsmouth Point. Yeah.
Anyway, either way, it's one or the other, isn't it? It's that ship. It sounds more viable, to be honest, than it does.
And there you go. Look, it's another little nugget from Adam. He said that's why they play in the blue top, white shorts, red socks.
Ooh, now that's an interesting
fact. The French flag colours, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, it's a nice one, Adam.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
like it. Really good.
Said we definitely need top striker.
Yeah.
Cookie Hammer says Dad's got Google. No, Dad
And he's
is Google.
and he's got some smarts about him as well, Cookie. Give him that. He's
Yeah, that's what
smart
I'm
cookie.
saying. He is
He's a
Google.
smart cookie. See what I done there, son?
Yeah. It's very good. And his brother-in-law is a Pompey fan.
Oh,
See?
yeah. Never mind.
Education, mate. Education. Every day's an education. Oh, so Portsmouth Point, it's an abbreviation. POM-P.
Okay. Fucking hell. It's all come up. Fucking
So,
educational. This
so
one.
there's, yeah, so there's a lot of theories as to why it's called Pompey. I'm glad we
They're
did
both
this.
viable. Yeah, we're both
Yeah.
viable. I like the ship one, the French ship one. I think that.
Do you know what we should do on a Wednesday night, Kieran? We should do, if we've got Shark or Croc Watch or whatever to do, we could do that anyway. We'd do that anyway. But I reckon on a Wednesday night, we should look into why the club that we're going to be playing at the weekend, why their nickname is the way it is.
What it is?
Or
Well,
what it
we could
is.
ask that. The boys will tell us if we don't
Yeah,
know.
of course. And we can have our own input. And
I know we're not going to play him unless he's in the cup, but why are Tottenham called wankers? We could ask that question.
well, yeah, we could. And I think I can answer that because everybody fucking called to it.
And Arsenal called bottle shop.
Even American baseball fans call them wankers. Just ask IMD, he'll tell you. Oh, fucking brilliant. London was called the Big Smoke due to being an industrial city. Scout from the cheap Liverpudlian stew.
Yeah.
And Pompey due to the colonial naval bases, Paul. Thank you, mate.
That's it.
Rich will be home Friday night, Pompey Saturday, and back to Lincolnshire to visit Dad in hospital on Sunday. Rich,
Yeah.
have safe journeys everywhere you're going, mate. And hopefully your dad's on the mend, mate. All right. Send him all the best from us too.
Do you know, with all the kids, I'll just say this, because I've watched a few other channels this week about the championship and the bookies' favourites and other teams, their YouTube. And there's not one team I watch or one fan base I watch don't believe West Ham are going to piss. They believe we're going to piss this title. We don't, because we can see what's going on, right? But they just think, because we're West Ham, we're going to fucking smash it. Even the bookies have got us as red hot favourites to win the championship. I don't see it that way at all. Until we get it together.
My mate Dave, right? He's a Tottenham fan for all his sins, and he said to me the other week, he said to me the other week, he goes, you'll walk the championship. I said, mate, why are you saying that? He goes, well, you're the biggest fish in the sea there, mate. And I went, look. I said, Dave, look, let me put it into a context that you'll understand, right? Why do they put the biggest men on the door at nightclubs? And he went, well, we intimidate people and that and this and that. I went, yeah. And what happens when they catch one on the chin? He said, well, most of them drop. I went, exactly. I said, and we're one of them big men. And we get caught on the chin, we're going to end up dropping. He went, nah, that'll never happen. I went, hopefully not, mate. But don't always put your money on the big boy. And he went, yeah, I get
But it's amazing that they're so much more confident about us winning the league than we'll ever be. Until signings come in, that might change things, right? Same as all of it.
Yeah.
We know, we've seen the team we've got. We've seen the squad we've got. For me, it's not good enough to win the league at the moment. Unless these 4 or 5 players come in. That we don't know who they're going to be. But we have to. But the other one I watched there was, the stadium, the capacity of stadiums. And you know,
Yeah.
we are obviously
That's what I
we're the biggest
Number
stadium
one.
in the championship. Obviously, do you know who's number 2, Geezer? Now we're apparently officially we're 62.5, right? According to this thing I watched.
Hang on. I do know who it is. Is it? It's not Sunderland, is it?
No, not far away though, but it's not.
I watched it. No, it's gone.
It's Middlesbrough. I think Sunderland are up there, but Middlesbrough. I think they've got 37.5, something like that.
Yeah,
37 something. You know, we fucking we're about 25,000 ahead of any other team in the.
I know, and if any other club in the championship had that many, seats in their stadium, it wouldn't be a championship club.
We've got more season ticket holders, 50,000 say, than any club's got. The biggest they've got is 37.5 for the whole stadium. So we're a big club in that respect, but we've got to be a big club on the field, haven't we? We've got to be a big club on the pitch.
We've probably got double the amount of season tickets sold than our closest rival.
At least, yeah. I'd say so.
Because if you've got a 37,000 seater, you're not going to sell no more than 25 to season
I'd say 20. Yeah, no, you wouldn't. You'd think not, anyway. So, yeah, we have got double, more or less.
Yeah. Right, well, I think we better start winding things down, mate, because it is nearly, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 to 12. Troy's is saying, I like the sound of Veltman as he is a shit out.
Yeah, I like him, George. I think it's a good signing.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's a decent signing. Like it.
Here we go. Look at this. Look at this for a bit of info. HMS Warrior, constructed by Thames Ironworks, is docked in Portsmouth. The cross-section of that warship is the shape of the current West Ham badge.
I mean, that's more coincidence than anything else, but okay. But I think a lot of warships would have that shape, though, wouldn't they? A lot.
Well, yeah.
As a whole, I think they would. But,
yeah.
I went on a school trip to Portsmouth. Went on some battleship there. I don't know what's the most famous one they've got sitting in Portsmouth. But we done a school trip there. I went on some battleship there. Can't remember what it was. It was HMS something.
Oh, great. Kurt's asking, would they let Isidore go? With the right money, he could be the ticket.
Yeah, I think so, Kurt. I fancy that Isidore, mate. Could make a difference for us up front. Fancy him. I liked him when he was good. The only reason he sort of fell out of the Sunderland side is because they brought in that Brobby, and Brobby fucking hit the ground running. Fantastic. And he sort of lost out on game time, Isidore.
Yeah.
But I liked him when he was getting picked. Oh, yeah, he's decent. Could be good for us in the championship. Very good.
When is a door not a door?
When is a door? When is a door?
When it's a jar.
Oh,
God.
My brain cells are leaving me. Yeah.
Troy said they're not selling Isidore, they said.
Probably not. They said, yeah. It's all about numbers, though, isn't it? It's all about numbers.
Oh, sorry. He meant Adam. Sorry. That's funny. He said, same Adama. Adam. Sorry, you look the same. I got confused.
I've never seen any two people look so much different, but there you go.
I love that. There you go. Brilliant. Love that. That's funny. Let's not see Pablo have 46 games to find a goal. Good point.
Oh no, we don't want to see that, do we? Like, our front 3 or 4 have to be scoring goals. It's just the way it is.
Sunderland are in Europe, aren't they? Why would they sell him, says Codge?
Yeah, they probably won't, George. I just like the idea we've been linked to him and might get him. I don't know if we'll get him, but I like the idea of him.
James, good evening to you, mate. Turns up right
Mr.
near the
Lamprey.
end of the show, but James, thank you for turning up, buddy. Much appreciated. Don't forget, everybody, to smash the like button, please, and get your comments in the comment section. Yeah, get your comments in the comment section after the show in the YouTube comments. Get your comments in there, and we'll read them and we'll answer them if we're good. Come on, who else we got? What else have we got here? That says, I've heard so many broken promises over the last few years from politicians and the like that I do not believe a word from any people in positions of power.
I mean, that's fair, Cat. That's fair. You're right. Politicians are a ruination of this world. And there's not much difference between them and the hierarchy at West Ham and the people trying to buy into it. Take everything with a pinch of salt.
Yeah. Mate, we did that ages ago. He said, get on with
We've done that, Margie. We've done the shark thing.
Done that. Sharks are trying to buy our shares, says Rod.
Yeah, they are. Of course they are.
Freshfielder says here for the Shark Watch. Well, it was about 20 minutes before you put that comment in. Stuart, good evening. Just got home from work. Got home from work. What have I missed in the chat? It'd be nice to have a cup run, but we have to concentrate on winning the championship, he says. Absolutely, mate. I mean, we have been discussing that throughout, and if you rewind the show and start it from the beginning, you will catch it up. Thank you for joining us, Stuart.
I mean, that's a general thing. Everyone likes a lovely cup run. We all love a cup run.
Yeah.
But the priority, we haven't got, when we go on a good cup run in the Premier League, we know we're not winning the league. It's all doing as well as you can in the league. But this year, really, we should be aiming to win the fucking league. That's what we should be aiming for. So the cups might take a bit of a backseat. I hope we go and try and win every fucking game we play. But we need a squad to do it. And we're at least 5 players away from achieving that. So we'll wait and see. Another 2. We'll have another 2 players in this time next week, guys. We'll have at least another 2 in. Don't worry about it.
Go on.
As I said last week and the week before.
GP, good evening, GP. Hope you're well, mate.
GP!
Troy wants a hammerhead shark, please. We'll see what we can do. We'll find out. Did you know that if you punch a hammerhead shark on the nose, they turn away from you purely because they want to see who it was that done it? They can't see you in their eyes are right out here, can they?
Right.
So who was that?
All I can say, George, about hammerhead sharks, mate, we were out fishing here in the Broadwater here, between here and Stradbroke Island. And my mate caught a hammerhead. He caught a hammerhead shark, brought it into the boat.
Wow.
We did do that. It was a baby one, mate. It was about 2 foot long. And then we cut it up, we cut it up, threw it on a barbie and ate it.
Nice.
It was all right.
Nice. And there's another player we've forgotten about, La Madrid.
Not for me, Damien.
No.
There's something about him that says, no, he's not going to make it. But we've took a punt. We threw out $1 million to keep him, but I'm not so sure. Yeah, of course there is, Mark. There's always sharks and crocs in the border.
Yeah, mate.
Always the case.
Yeah.
Never be any different.
Yeah. Yeah. I went into an Australian restaurant the other day and had a crocodile sandwich. I was in a bit of a rush. I told him to make it snappy.
Yeah. That's about as funny as
Oh,
that's about as funny as getting the pots. That's fucking outrageous.
oh, God. Right, listen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you
Yeah,
everybody for your comments. I am the type. Oh, Janet says she loves Shark Watch. Thanks, Janet.
Janet,
Um, thank you for joining us, my dear.
get a bed, Janet. Pass your bedtime,
So,
mate. You know the rules.
yeah. Silent Shark Watch. No.
No, for him it is, Rich.
Infection remains present after crisis meeting, says Rob. Troy says he thinks 𝗢𝗱𝗱 called Nuno Baldy. Oh, great. Jan saying hi to everybody. Oh, by the way, I have been working on the videos, Jan. So I will get in touch with you at some point in the next few days, a couple of days. Who else we got? Dom Ballard from Leighton Orient has signed for Bristol City.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to skip right down just to make sure I'm not missing anybody. And I have, look, there she is. Lynn, good evening, Lynn. Hope you're well. Just about to finish, unfortunately, sweetheart. And you seem to do this one quite regularly, popping in late, but I know you always watch the show back, so thank you for that. Troy says bull sharks are dangerous ones, ain't they? They are indeed.
They're the most aggressive charge, I think, of
Yeah,
all sharks.
they're more likely to bite a human than a white shark is, apparently.
Yeah, they are. They outnumber the attacks because they're biting.
In fact, in fact, from that guy that I was watching, the young English guy, he did a tier list thing, and the bull shark is most likely out of the big sharks.
Yeah,
It's the most likely to bite somebody, and then it was the tiger shark, and the white was third on the list.
yeah, and I'll tell you what, they're more likely to bite. You're more chance of surviving a tiger and a bull shark, right, and survive than you are a great white. The great white fucking bites you. It's normally all over.
Yeah.
More I think there's more fatalities from great whites, but there's more attacks from bull shark, and they're more prevalent, especially in Australian waters, especially with the river systems as well, with the bull sharks who can come into the river systems as well. So you're more likely to get bitten by a bull because they're so aggressive, and a tiger. But when a great white does bite you, which isn't that often, you normally you're dead. You normally lose your leg. Usually lose their leg. So that's how it works.
Got two questions to quickly go to address before we go. What's the best way to avoid being attacked by a shark? His answer is don't go in the water.
Yeah, that works.
That works for me too. And thank you, Pierre. And Lynn's saying, who will win, Stavely or Kaczynski? I have an answer for that. I hope that West Ham win and those two work together.
That's it. That's all we can hope for.
I hope the club are the winners.
If you looked at it, Lynn, that if Stavely wants full control, then she'll lose. She won't get it. All right? And Kaczynski's made his move when he sold that 2%, that she can't win it. right? So, but eventually they come together and they both win. That's what I'm hoping for.
That's right. Well, the club wins if they come together. I think.
I think so.
I think it's.
I think
it's
that's
the best
our hope.
possible scenario. As long
It
as
is.
they're both
That's our
pulling in
hope.
the same direction, that's a win-win.
Which they're not at the
Literally.
moment, Geezer. They're fighting each other at the moment. That's the worry.
Yeah.
But eventually, when the dust settles, you hope that that's the case.
Yeah.
And then it's good. And then it's good for West Ham. But we'll
Mark said, "Don't say bull sharks. Just don't like it." Mal, I am so pleased to hear this, actually, mate, because this is good news. A shark bit my ex once, but don't panic. The shark made a full recovery.
She's a lovely girl, Mal. She's a lovely girl.
We get Makos in UK waters. Not that I'm aware of, mate. Or is that what they've been mistaken for white? Is the Mako?
Makos, yeah. They're a strange looking shark, the Mako. Really?
Yeah, dangerous fucking teeth.
They look. I think they look more aggressive than they actually are, but they're still a biter. They still bite.
Yeah. They're actually what they call mackerel sharks, aren't they?
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling, Sharky might be right there. I think you might get them around Northern Europe, Makos. I think you do.
Shark steak is delicious.
Yeah, I've had a bit of shark. It's okay.
Yeah. Stephen says, Crocs, sharks, I'm having none either way.
They scare me more, the Crocs, than the sharks do. I used to swim here all the time in the ocean.
The full and tiger shark.
Yeah, they are. They are, Paul. They are the most aggressive. They are, right, by far. I've seen great whites swimming next to surfers. Wouldn't even go near them, right? I've seen.
Yeah.
There's a geezer down in Bondi there. It's called 𝗢𝗱𝗱 right? And that's all he does. He goes around Bondi and all the other beaches in northern New South Wales or North Coast.
They're actually looking for their own diet
for food.
Bait.
Yeah. It's rare, and they're not looking for surfers. But now and again, one of them will just take a bite, see what the fuck it is, take your leg off. But,
Cookie, you're absolutely right, mate. Cookie's got bang on here. He says the dangerous ones have got flip combs with razor blades.
Back in the day, they did.
Even shark's skin is covered in tiny teeth. Well, it is like sandpaper, they say, don't they?
It is, yeah. Yeah, I touched that hammerhead geezer. It is like touching sandpaper. It's so rough.
There you go. Rough like sandpaper. There you go.
It is. That's what his shit felt like, the hammerhead. It's like sandpaper. It's weird.
Yes, a man gets attacked by a shark every day in Australia. He's getting a bit pissed off with it now. And they wear fedoras.
Apparently, somewhere in the world. Crazy story.
Yeah. If you don't know about that one, we'll tell you about that another one soon. Oh, good evening, Helen. Lovers.
Helen.
Have I missed anything important? Have we made any signings?
Yes, we have.
One. We have made a signing. It was confirmed while we were on air. So we released the exclusive of it.
Well done, Adam. Well done, Adam.
And it's Vinicius Jr. No, I'm joking. His name is, what's his fucking name? I've forgotten already.
Veltman.
Oh yeah, Veltman.
From
Veltman
Brian.
has been, he's been confirmed.
A right back, and play centre half, and he's decent. He's decent, and he's a freebie, Ellen. So nothing exceptional, nothing to get fucking too excited about. But I think I've always noticed him at Brighton as a decent player. So I think it's a good move.
Yeah.
So, why does it look so shit here? My camera today.
so, yeah, maybe you got a bit of a smear on your camera.
I don't think it's that. I think it's I don't think so. Who knows?
Mr. Tyler, good evening.
TV.
Sorry, mate. We are literally about to press the good night button.
We are.
No extra time, straight to penalties. Mate, I'll tell you how far back
Tony.
I am. This is at 11:11. I'm thinking I'm right up near.
You
Oh my
fucking
good
donut.
God.
Oh, here.
Tony, good evening. Wow, my bad. So you've been here all this fucking time, look. And then, oh my God. I'm going to have to flick through and see if I've missed anyone else before we go then. Sorry guys, we've been chatting, I've been missing the chat out. Robert Singleton, we've already saluted you, I think, mate. Steve, read one of your comments out at least, mate. Sorry to be negative, but with this current squad, we won't even make the playoffs. And Saturday, I can see a 1-2 defeat. Fair comment, mate.
We don't know too. Yes. And until with this squad, it's not looking great. But I do believe we're going to have 4 or 5 players in by the time that window shuts.
Yeah.
It might give us a bad start to the season, but that's life.
Yeah. Helen says we've given Portsmouth 9,000 tickets, whereas the EFL Carabao Cup rules say that it's only 10% of your stadium capacity, which is 6.2 thousand. Why do we do that? Because the section of our stadium, it would be stupid to have away fans and home fans in the same section because one would throw stuff at the other if they're in front or whatever. So it's because that section holds 9,000. And believe me, Helen, it is wonderful when you get a good crowd in there. Leeds are a good crowd in there, and some of the European games we had some good crowds in there, really good crowds, and it's great because there's so many of them. It sounds really good. Who else have I missed? Have I missed anyone else? Not really. I don't think. Just want to say hello to Hammer 1975. Evening to you, mate. Hope you're
Hey, how much
well.
that?
That was loud in my ear.
Yeah, little birdie there, mate. Little birdie.
Leon, good evening to you, Leon. I don't know if I've seen your name already tonight. I can't remember. Sorry about that, matey.
Yeah, once.
But hello, hope you're well. Paul Howard, we've seen your name already, buddy, but hello again. Right, I think that's about it. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out now. We've been going for 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Yeah, we do it.
Any last thoughts before we go, mate?
Well, good luck with the Portsmouth game, goes. You know, got a boy in. That's it.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing really much to say about that. We just hope that it's a good game, goes. I've got to sign up to another fucking stream now to get the championship. Another one. Fucking hell.
I know. Crazy,
And I've got to watch. I've got to sign up with this, and I'll do it this week before we start. And it cost me more money just to watch West Ham. That's the dedication I've got.
At least you can cancel the Premier League one now.
I'm not though, because I'm going to watch it anyway. You know what I mean? I've got to watch it.
Yeah,
I've got
to watch it. Got to watch at least some games. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. You know what I mean? It's nice because you can have the 25-minute highlights, or you can have the 7-minute highlights, or you can watch the full game. I'll do a lot of them big games at 25-minute highlights. At least I get to watch some of it. I'll still be interested in the Premier League. See, hopefully Arsenal and Tottenham keep losing. But we'll see.
Okay, and my final thoughts are thank you to everybody for your comments. Sorry I didn't get many of them out. Sorry I didn't get to the bottom of them. But thank you anyway, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, don't
You know, like,
forget,
bud, you know the fucking
yeah,
rules, you shags.
yeah, 213 people watching on YouTube, one on um, Facebook by the look of it.
It's
So
usually
let's have
ain't.
at
It's
least,
usually ain't on the Facebook.
yeah, yeah, we haven't seen him tonight, have we? Maybe I've missed him out. So we'll give him a
Yeah.
shout out anyway. Good evening, Joanne. Um, my final thought is don't forget Monday, 8 a.m. UK time. It will be the old school breakfast show with
Oh yeah.
our old school reaction to the Portsmouth game.
Yeah, and our new signings. Oh, then.
Yeah, and you know,
Every week, mate.
50-50-ish split of, shares between Sullivan, Kaczynski and Staveley. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, well, that's going to go on for months, so we're not going to get any resolution to that. But you'll hear more bullshit about it, no doubt. People losing their minds about it. I can't be fucking asked to worry about it.
I know.
Let them get on with
Tired
it.
of it.
Throw them in a fucking ring, geezer. Let them box it out. Sort it out.
Right. Absolutely. Right, I'm going to go and take the dog out for a walk. He's sitting down out there with his legs crossed. And
Right.
I will talk to you
Thank you,
over the
everyone.
weekend, probably, mate. Thank
Yeah,
you,
mate.
everybody, for
Well,
your time.
yeah, lovely. And we're so much more educated about Portsmouth now, aren't we? Fantastic.
Yeah. And next week, we'll be talking about who's in the first game of the season. Wolves. No.
Burnley.
Burnley. What's their
Yeah.
nickname?
Tossers. Northern Monkeys. I think it's Northern Monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to do some research on that and we'll find out a little bit about it.
You do it.
I will. I said we. Meaning
I
me.
might have a look.
Me and my laptop. Anyway, until Monday morning or Monday evening for you, young sir. Early evening.
Yeah. We'll see you then.
I will see you then, and I will talk to you probably over the weekend. And everybody in the chat, don't forget, hit the likes, and if you ain't already hit the subscribe button, do that please. And if you're watching this on a rerun, give us a hype. It's always nice to be hyped up. Comments in the comment section will always be read, and they will always be reacted at least.
We're not here for a fucking haircut, boy. Come on, you irons. Season's about to start. Like we'll be fine. Don't worry, boy. Don't panic. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering.
Don't panic. We're out of here. See you soon. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you for watching the show. Old school hammers are back next week with more news and lots of humor on West Ham Network exclusively. You won't find us on any other channel. We provide the chat and flannel. On Wednesday night or Thursday morning in ours, thanks to the live chat. You guys are just the best. The comments are great. In fact, they are the best. Subscribe to the channel and tap the bell and tune in next week.